So a few days ago, I was on my phone, maybe 2 days ago, I was on my phone and I was watching a video about octopus spirits, marine spirits. And this video, as I was watching it, it was really blowing me away. It was giving me so much information. It was so enlightening. And I'm just wondering, why haven't I heard this before? This is incredible. As I'm watching this video on YouTube, which is something that I oftentimes do while I'm watching something or engaged in one thing, I'll go on my phone and I'll open this game called Two Dots. And if you know this game, you know this game. I have two phones. So on one of my phones, I've had this phone for like, man, since for 4 years. And so I've had this app for probably as long as I've had the phone. So I'm on like level 2000 something on this Two Dots game. And on my other phone, I don't know, it's not as old, so I'm on like 200 or something like that. So I open this game, I'm playing the game, I'm listening to this minister, and I'm listening. This is something I've grown accustomed to doing, is kind of playing these brain games kind of halfway and while I'm listening to something, while I'm doing something else. And here's the thing. I'm watching this thing about octopus spirits, and it's talking about how this spirit operates, and it has so many different ways that it operates, but it can control your mind, your body, your spirit. And so, as I beat one of the levels on this Two Dots game while I'm listening to this video, watching this video, the game goes out to the main screen where it's like a map. You're going from one level to the next. Over the past several days, I've been really learning a lot about the python spirit and the octopus spirit. And as I go out into this game and the map pops up, it's a cartoon drawing, animation, whatever. And there are two animals. There are only two animals on this map. What do you think those animals are? What two animals do you think they are? You guessed it. An octopus and a snake. Now here's the thing. Just in case you didn't think that it was evil or wicked or it had anything to nefarious, just in case you thought it was innocent, this is a kid's game or it's just fun, why does the octopus have horns in the drawing on the map? Why does the octopus have horns? I've never seen an octopus with horns. Well, when something has horns, we know that tends to mean it's evil. At least that's, kind of one of the connotations. But an octopus with horns would definitely insinuate that that's an evil octopus. So it has one eye, it's grinning, and it has horns. And then there's a snake. And guess what the snake's doing? The snake is wrapped in and through a skull. A skull. It's coming through the eyes of the skull. It's hanging out the back of the skull. It's just wrapped all through this skull. Now, what does this have to do with the game? The game, the map is like trees and, it's just like a walk in the park is supposed to be simulating on this map. Wow, how does an octopus fit in? And a skull with a snake in it. Then I look up in the right-hand corner, and of course, what is this? A rainbow flag. A rainbow flag. With all the little flag, with the other colors in it, black, brown, white, all that in the corner of the game, upper right-hand corner. We got a sale going on. This is how they signal their sale with this pride flag. And it is at this moment that I realize, wow, y'all, I deleted this game off both of my phones because, y'all, these entities, these companies, they know what they're doing. The octopus and the snake, even if they don't know, there's a spirit that's behind them that is in full operation. And what I recognized was that I said, man, I've had this phone for four years. I've been playing this game for years. How much time how much time have I actually spent playing this game? How much time have I wasted playing this game? How has this affected my ability to focus? Because every time I've always been the type of person who can focus. Like, just, that's how I was raised. I was raised, my upbringing with my reading, with going to the Kingdom Hall, which is Jehovah's Witness, and listening to people. I became very good at focusing, and just focusing and listening. And I wondered, this game, how has that impacted my ability to do that? Because every time I'm doing so, I could be watching a movie and I'll just start playing this game. Watching a sermon, I'll start playing this game. I'm doing something, if I feel like I have a little brain space left, I'm going to go play this game. This game has some sort of stronghold on me, y'all. So listen, you could take this however you want. You could listen to this message and think, this girl's crazy. Or if you are tapped into the spirit, you know what I'm saying. Look out when these games have such strong symbolism, and they are promoting demonic spirits. They are promoting demonic spirits. Listen, you got to understand, it's real. It's real. It's not accidental. It's not coincidental. It's real. It's intentional. It's intentional. And it's really, man, when you see the level of compliance in general in society, just through apps, through technology, when you see the level of signage and signaling that this is the agenda and that this is the direction we're going in, when you see the Satanism, the demon worship, when you see the subservience to these entities, and also the promotion of these entities through what seems to be harmless entertainment and communication methods, technology, you got to know it's not harmless. It is so insidious. And the way these things make a bed, the way they insert themselves into our mind and into our lives so that they can suffocate the potential from us. They can suffocate the life out of us. They can suffocate the purpose out of us. Is so genius level evil. It's evil genius. And so for that, we have to be very aware. We have to be more aware, which I made a video about, the church and how I don't feel like church is really preparing people. Most churches, and it's not to all churches, but to me, I look at it like school. So anyways, that's another video. The next message that you guys will get from me is definitely going to be talking about preparing for this, and where the church falls in all of that. But if you got 2 dots on your phone, see what go open that app and see what I'm talking about. See the octopus on there with the horns and the one eye and the snake, and notice there's no other animals. You're going to put a squirrel, a bunny, I don't know, something else, but an octopus with horns and a snake in a skull. And just because it's drawn in this cute little way doesn't mean it's cute at all. Man, y'all, pay attention. Pay attention. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention. Because spiritual warfare is real, and you'll be surprised where you find it. Don't ever overlook or underestimate where you're going to find spiritual warfare. Stay strapped. God bless y'all.